I'll do it tomorrow, is a disease that will murder your dreams. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is promised to no one.
Keep saying tomorrow, tomorrow, and tomorrow, and you'll never really do. 99% of the failures come from people who have the habit of making excuses. If you want to do something, start it now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect.
It's a terrible thing, I think, in life to wait until you're ready. I have this feeling now that actually no one is ever ready to do anything. There is almost no such thing as ready. There is only now, and you may as well do it now. Generally speaking, now is as good a time as any.
I think illusion is one of the most interesting things that I've found to think about. Just look at yesterday and what you were doing and how important it was and how non-existent it is now, how dreamlike it is. Same thing with tomorrow. So where are we living?
The future is a concept. It doesn't exist. There is no such thing as tomorrow. There never will be, because time is always now. That's one of the things we discover when we stop talking to ourselves and stop thinking. We find there is only present, only an eternal now.
Time isn't precious at all because it is an illusion. What you perceive as precious is not time, but the one point that is out of time. The now. That is precious indeed. The more you are focused on time past and future, the more you miss the now, the most precious thing there is.
People are not lazy. They simply have impotent goals, that is, goals that do not inspire them. Everybody wants a change, but nobody wants to work out. Everybody wants muscle, but nobody wants to train. We don't realize that the process of training ourselves, the process of conditioning ourselves actually feels incredible once you get that initial momentum. You gotta decide you're gonna commit to mastery. The only thing that's gonna make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up.
The truth of the matter is that there's nothing you can't accomplish if, 1, you clearly decide what it is that you're absolutely committed to achieving. 2, you're willing to take massive action. 3, you notice what's working or not. And 4, you continue to change your approach until you achieve what you want, using whatever life gives you along the way.
In life, never spend more than 10% of your time on the problem and spend at least 90% of your time on the solution.
A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken action. No action. You haven't truly decided. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten.
No matter how many mistakes you make or how slow you progress, you're still way ahead of everyone who isn't trying. The purpose of a goal isn't to hit the goal. The real purpose is to develop yourself into the type of person who can achieve your goals, regardless of whether you hit that particular one or not. It is who you become by giving it everything you have until the last moment, regardless of your results that matters most.
There is no tomorrow, and there was no yesterday. If you truly want to accomplish your goals, you must engulf yourself in today.
We must drop the idea that change comes slowly. It does ordinarily, in part because we think it does. Today, changes must come fast, and we must adjust our mental habits so that we can accept comfortably the idea of stopping one thing and beginning another overnight. We must discard the idea that past routine, past ways of doing things are probably the best ways. On the contrary, we must assume that there is probably a better way to do almost everything. We must stop assuming that a thing which has never been done before probably cannot be done at all.
Listen up, you bunch of whining, excuse-making, tomorrow-chasing chumps. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is a mirage, a fairy tale, a lie that you've been fed your whole pathetic lives. While you're sitting here dreaming of tomorrow, the real world is passing you by. The clock is ticking, and you're wasting precious time waiting for something that's never going to come. Are you going to let life slip away while you're busy making excuses? Are you going to let your dreams die because you're afraid to take action? No. 1,000 times no, it's time to wake up and smell the reality. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking action. It's time to seize the damn day. Life is hard and it's not always fair. But that doesn't mean you should give up. It doesn't mean you should settle for mediocrity. You have the power to achieve anything you set your mind to. But it's going to take work. It's going to take sacrifice. And it's going to take some damn guts. Are you going to let life pass you by? Or are you going to grab it by the horns and make it yours? The choice is yours. But I'm telling you right now, there is no tomorrow. So start living today.
There will be moments when you feel like you can't go any further. When you feel like you're not good enough. When you feel like you're never going to achieve your dreams. But in those moments, I want you to remember why you started. Remember the passion that ignited your dreams. Remember the resilience that has carried you through so much already. Keep moving forward. Even if you're taking baby steps, you're still making progress. Don't let the tough times define you. Let them refine you. Let them make you stronger, wiser, and more determined.
Elevate your mind, your body, and your spirit. Upgrade your thinking, your actions, and your very being.